guys, my name's Anna, and this anime reaction comes from Devil May Cry. This is episode 6, Rock Queen. Now, I would have hoped that some sort of reference to the fact that he did play a guitar once in Devil May Cry 3 after I forget what the boss was that he defeated, and he obtained this guitar, and it was just never really spoken again after that game, and I would hope maybe there would be some sort of reference to that in this one, but it doesn't seem like there is just by reading the description. It's just saving a rock star or a former rock star, nothing to do with really having anything to do with the fact of Dante playing a guitar. Maybe it does, maybe I will be surprised by this, but honestly, I'm not really betting too much on it, but I'm sure it'll be fun. I'm sure it'll be entertaining as always, but we haven't really seen any sort of reference to other things outside of just past characters like Lady, like Trish. There's never really been any mention of his brother, Mundus, or whatever else. So we'll have to see just how exactly this goes down. But before we do, though, please check all those links I have for you down in the description below. More specifically, the Devil May Cry link if you haven't already. It's a great way to watch all of those episodes. And unfortunately, I will not be able to show you today's episode in full due to copyright. Plus, also be flipping the screen and how to further avoid those issues. So if you want to make sure you see this episode and my reaction to it in full, you can for just $5 a month. Just head on over to patreon.com/Reactor, or if you want more of a direct link and want to pay less for this particular episode, you can check down in the description where you also can find this week's reaction schedule. And lastly, an easy and free way to support me is to go right below this video and click all those buttons down there. Because I'll also let you see future reactions that I do, but also helps my channel to grow. And without any further ado, let's go.
Was peerless in beauty. So the mermaid princess had her little tongue cut out by the witch.
Oh my god!
Use her voice no more.
Alright, so right off the bat, we're at the concert. We're being introduced to this band. Band is pretty good, gotta say. Kind of a banger. Oh, that does not look human.
But man, Dante, every time I drop by, you're further and further in debt.
You still haven't figured out how to get out of debt, Dante? Come on, man, get it together.
What kind of adult spends all their time sleeping or eating pizza? It's pathetic.
Same one that doesn't have a working jukebox.
I played that record more than any other, but it got scratched. I framed it because I couldn't bring myself to just throw it away.
Aw, that sucks. You hate to see that. I've had that in the past where in the long ago when CDs were a thing, I would have one particular album from a band that I liked that I would either, I would lose it because, sometimes I just misplaced it or the back of it got scratched and it never played again, so I just sort of held on to it, so because the whole sentimental value thing, so I totally get that.
It'd be a hell of a lot quicker to just go out and buy a new one, Dante.
Yeah, like I got the money to do that.
Of course you don't. All right then, it doesn't have anything to do with demons, so
yeah, I mean, the man's already further and further in debt. Like, there's no money anywhere.
Bodyguard. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why would they need a bodyguard? Well, Dante, it's your job to find out.
It's a demon! Oh!
There are a lot of people out there willing to pay enormous sums of money for priceless antiques. Sometimes
Sure are.
people will even kill the owners to get their hands on what I find.
Some people must really dig their antiques.
Now this is something special. It's by the legendary rock queen Elena Houston.
Oh, that looks like the same one he has!
And
Alright, you guys are supposed to be working, not dancing. Come on, let's go.
Hear it. I can hear it. That's mine.
Yeah, I was about to say how much you want to bet that's her.
yeah, well,
Oh, yeah, I'm sure that's not gonna be a problem! Bam! Get off me! And there she is, our beloved rock queen.
So, she ran away.
Not before killing in the process.
Her voice had this strange power that drew people in, and I was one of those who were just spellbound by the very sound of it. I had this intense desire.
Oh, maybe that's... maybe she was already a demon, and that's kind of like her power, like, I'm trying to think of, is that Greek mythology, the sirens, I think, kind of something similar.
So many rejections, with no backing from anyone. Just putting out a single record was further away than a dream.
Yeah, sounds like the life of any indie musician or anyone trying to make it big.
How long am I gonna keep having to do this crap?
Hey, take it easy. We just have to be patient.
Oh,
All
we
need to do
have
is grind away at building a
flashback, and
bigger-
it looks like she's turned into something very different than what she started as.
The only thing I want is for more people to lose themselves in my music. That's the only thing I care about.
Oh, so it wasn't just what you said about wanting to be super duper famous. Alright, so I retract my statement from before. Maybe she wasn't a demon, maybe she just, just has that voice, I guess, and maybe, if I'm seeing where the story is going, maybe she traded her soul to be famous, to be more well-known, and became a demon in the process.
Getting popular. But these really strange things started to happen to all of the fans who were listening to her records.
Oh, is this where the demon part is coming out, or I'm having a hard time following here.
All kinds of people started committing suicide or even murdering one another for tickets to her concerts.
That is wild.
And then she just...
didn't know how to handle the fame? I'm really waiting on the part of why this is happening and her turning into a demon.
What's going on?
I mean, you did get what you wished for. You wanted people to be moved by your music, and you never really specified how.
That's what you wanted, isn't it? And you got what you wanted. Nothing more.
Oh, so someone must have heard her say that and just made it a thing. And I don't like these hands, and I don't like what's about to happen here.
Mind and body.
Oh, so once she said that, then that slowly turned her into what she is now? Am I understanding that correctly? I'm not entirely sure. If just saying like, oh, I want to be famous, I want to do this, and then all of a sudden you are famous and you're getting all that you want, and then you slowly are turning into a demon, and then you can see yourself as a demon. I mean, I don't know, that feels a bit of a stretch, even for this.
The woman you knew as Elena Houston isn't here anymore, man. What you saw was nothing but a demon.
Alright, so I guess it's a demon, because, obviously, this world is full of demons, right? And there just happens to be a demon that grants this sort of thing and sort of takes over their body, mind, and soul and all that, and turns them into a demon and becomes them. So it's kind of maybe like, yeah, I think that's probably the best way that I can summarize this, well, the way that makes the most sense to me in this case.
To stand in the way, you have to kill for your precious, precious songs. Let's kill them.
Alright, settle down, Golem.
Anything.
For
Yep.
my songs.
You would sacrifice anything. Apparently that includes your body, mind, and soul.
I'm begging you. Your voice, your songs. I know this isn't what they were for.
I'm sorry, Lena's not here right now. You may want to call back. Gee, I don't know, never. Alright, say goodbye to Elena, whatever demon was possessing her.
Mark my words, you're all going to regret this.
Yeah, I don't think Dante really cares.
Wasn't it? I can't believe it. You still had my record?
So wait, is she okay now? Did she just get the demon part of her killed?
Elena.
Sorry, man. She gone. Well, I'm glad somebody fixed the jukebox. Oh! So, she is still alive after all? I thought she was... I got the impression she was dead. That is another mission done, and I'm sure Dante is still further and further in debt. This was an interesting one. Only because I think maybe I just confused myself and tried to rationalize this whole thing while just forgetting to sort of like put my mind like in this world, because obviously this world is completely different. So once I sort of wrapped my head around that, I got to enjoy the episode that much more. Sorry if it didn't seem like I was enjoying it, because like for the first half of it I was trying to understand what was happening, what was going on. But now that I was able to, I feel much better about it. I am wondering though, since the show is as short as it is, it only got one season, and there's also another Devil May Cry thing coming out. I'm wondering if there's ever going to be a time to where Dante goes into a fight that he has just at least a little bit of trouble with, because from what we've seen from episode to episode is he gets hired for a job. The story is spent mostly on the demons themselves, or the people who were affected by the demons, and he essentially makes short work of them, or, you know, has a tiny bit of trouble, but then, you know, takes it out no problem. Because there's got to be some sort of time to where he's going to have some trouble, because now I'm conditioned to watch each and every one of these episodes thinking, oh, well, it's going to be another demon, another sad story, victims, maybe not, but they're going to be taken care of no problem. And I'm wondering when and if that's going to change, if we're going to get like a sort of final boss, so to say, as the show goes on. Maybe we meet somebody akin to a Virgil or akin to a Mundus, but I guess that's something we're just going to have to wait for and hope for, because as fun as it is to see Dante in his element doing this, the predictable ending to each and every episode can get dull after a while. I just hope this show is going somewhere. Again, I know it only got one season, but you might as well tell the story and lead it into something fun and lead it into something that people can remember, if that makes any sense. And with that being said, comment down below, let me know what did you think about this episode. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check all those links I got for you down in the description below. Then lastly and most importantly, I want to give a huge shout out to all my $5 and up supporters on Patreon: Luchador, Cruising, Wolverine 310, Multi-Disturb 666, Capster Cronus, Joshy, Chris Curtis, Ann Perry, Voss Coffany, Misa, Misa2, Fleet Street Vicomp, Emily the Flower Lover, Songbird 177, Inca Linquist, MB Cardall, and Harmony. And if you too like to have a shout out at each and every one of my videos, please head on over to patreon.com/DDanReactor for more. and I will see you guys next time.